Please be sure to use supporter creator code Justicul when buying things in the item shop. I will give a shout out to someone who can prove they bought something with it in my next video. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Yo, what is happening, boys and girls? It's me, Justicul again, and welcome back to a brand new video. Quick announcement, tomorrow the 15th of February I will be doing a 24-hour arena stream for my birthday. Be there at 7 PM CET on my Twitch. Link will be in the description. Now I'm gonna keep it short and simple as always. No 5-minute intros. Let's get into it. So to actually keep this short, I did ranked build fights for an entire day. I need to improve at this the most since I always mess up when fighting for high ground. There is this Discord called Fortnite Ranked where you can queue up against other players and gain elo points for every win. With these points you can rank up and this results in you facing tougher opponents. It's a lot of fun and great for improving. I'll leave a link to it in the description. And you can actually do both build fights and box fights, so leave a like if you want me to make another video playing ranked box fights. But now it is time to get into game 1. In game 1 I met my first opponent, Jacob0704. And quite frankly we both had no idea what we were doing. I should have read all the information first. We ended up in a map that he chose himself, not even an official one from the Discord, and it had unlimited minis. For some reason we started the 1v1 with a window wall edit. Very strange, but I was excited about my first ever ranked 1v1. The only problem was Jacob wasn't the greatest. He couldn't take high ground from me and decided to go for it in a very different way. I'm pretty sure that is cheating, Jacob. He didn't give up though.
What is going on?
But ultimately I still won the first round. And the second round as well. Now Jacob wasn't too happy about this, as you can see right here, but we still went on with our fight. Until he decided to take it even further. Very strange first game, but I eventually won it anyway, so I'll take it. We gained a beautiful 30 points from this. In game 2 I found Woody as my next opponent and luckily he took the rules a lot more serious. We also finally played on the official map. It was about to be a great fight. I won the game, but we were still on low level elo. I needed to actually get a challenge to improve. We gained another 27.9 points. Moving on to game 3. This game actually had some really good fights, but I still didn't see any improvement in my gameplay. I had to get more points. This match brought me up to 297 points, almost in the gold rank. But then I finally met the challenge that I was looking for. I choked my edit and he took the first round. Killed me again in the second round. And finished me off for an undefeated win. I played terribly this game and was no match for this guy. But that is when you learn the most. So I was ready for game 5 after losing 14 points. I fought this really good player and won 3 times in a row because of scuffed fights. I might have got a little bit lucky, but this match actually pushed me back into the gold rank. It was time to get even more skilled opponents, and let me tell you, I got what I asked for. The first 2 deaths were really stupid on my part, but fair play to this guy as he absolutely destroyed me. I had to get more focused in game 7 after de-ranking back to silver. And in game 7 I actually met an extremely nice guy called Tabor. Shout out to you, man.
Okay. You ready for this? I'm gonna get bodied. Oh my god. Oh, GG.
I don't want to talk about that. Dumbest 50-50 I have ever taken.
Oh, that cone though.
He won fair and square after some great fights, causing me to lose even more points. Oh, and I lost another match, losing another 7 points. He was extremely good though. But now it was time to stop messing around and actually learn from my mistakes. I wanted to get back to the gold rank. So in game 9 I actually had to go against a PlayStation keyboard and mouse player, and I felt extremely bad for him. This is what happened. He got absolutely slaughtered. And in game 10 I met another PlayStation player who was struggling even more. The gold rank was being gifted to me at this point. As expected, I got back to the gold rank. But then I met an old friend again. It was time for a rematch against Tabor. And this time I learned from my mistakes. I had to win.
Oh. Oh no.
Okay, can we just talk about that improvement though? Look at how smooth this move was. I was starting to get a little bit better. But yeah, I took another dumb 50-50 straight after that.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh, that. Woo! 200. GG, man.
Yes, I finally won an incredible fight with my man and finished it off with a mongrel classic. I was happy to finally see a bit of improvement. But then I lost 2 games again. Brought back my hope with another win. But then lost 2 games again. This guy Max was one of the best players I've come up against. I had been brought back to 316 points and I wanted to reach at least 400 at the end of the day. It was time to step it up in the last few games. However, in game 18 I met Max the Legend again. This was gonna get extremely sweaty, but I had to win to get closer to 400 points. Time to show him some improvement. I blocked him off and actually got a pickaxe kill to win the game. I was extremely excited at this point as I definitely noticed that I was winning more fights. I might not have mastered the flashy retakes and creative builds, but for me this was all about winning games and keeping high ground the best I can. To of course simulate real game scenarios, as this is all that I need. My last game to reach 400 points was against this TTV Renegade Raider. Will I win the match to get closer to my platinum rank? Let's find out.
I will. You're nice with it though. GG, bro. Okay. Oh.
A nice win to finally get over 400 points. I played really well that match and I felt a lot more confident in my build fighting abilities. Now of course one day isn't gonna make me a creative god. And I played against a lot of creative players that use moves that will almost never be used in a tournament. However, it did teach me a lot about keeping high ground and fighting against really skilled mechanical players. I'm sure that if you get to an even higher rank, things will get crazy. Be sure to join the server yourself and comment down below which rank you are. I'm sure most of you are way better than me. Anyways, that is the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, then please be sure to leave a like rating and subscribe if you're new. Now have an amazing day as always, and I will see you all in the next video.